My people, una good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on your time zone and where you are hearing us from. This is Biafra Must Win channel. On this channel, we bring to your doorstep news from Biafra land and all over the world. This morning, I come across this news. It's a painful one. It's a sad one happening right now in Aba. Please hear the news in detail. Do well to like, share, comment, subscribe. God bless you.
A very painful news. The life of two police officers have been taken by gunmen who attack a checkpoint at Abia and River State boundary. Between Abia State and River State boundary, there is a checkpoint there along that road. So they said these people were coming with 3 SUVs. So they were coming behind a truck that is very close to the checkpoint. So as the truck approaches the checkpoint, they open fire on policemen. They injure so many of them. They kill 2 people. And the police also claim that they challenged them in a gun battle, that they believe that those people also sustained injury. So the 2 people's body that died have been taken away. Insecurity in Nigeria, the more you look, the more you see. And before we go into the details of what transpired in Abia State, I still want you to know in Delta North, despite the efforts of people like Harrison Gwamnishu, some policemen and military based in Asaba, they are collaborating and working well. When I mean they are working well, it's because we have seen so many Fulani militias that they kill in Delta North, that is Anyoma. So most of these people coming there, they are not retreating. They are not retreating. Like, take a look at this video.
If I find the Fulani if I know, no passenger, on Chubo, Nanaze, Yakwasi, if I find me, if I now, if one for one,
They want to kill me, not me. Okay, fine. They want to kill me.
And we are the Onchubo, in between the Onchubo Idumujuna road. This is where this thing just happened now.
Driving coming for me back from Onchubo. They don't hit me. I don't fair for grand. Won't rush me.
So, as you can see, so many occasions, so many incidents has been happening like this, and it is still happening till tomorrow. This is not an old video. So most of the, they call them Appian Way. Most of the lonely roads around the bushes close to homes, so these people will just come out there, kidnap people, open fire on you. You see, most of people do survive all these things because bullet can't penetrate them. Machete can't penetrate them. That is the reason why most of these people are surviving it. Just imagine. Now, you saw the video I did before this one about Zamfara State Governor saying that they were ordered by Abuja to put back when they were fighting the same people who are going around killing people. Why? Because they imported these people into the country. They imported these people into the country. RFI claimed that these people are already on a payroll. Babada Ahmed also believed and said that he have evidence that these people are on a payroll. He said they have, intelligence among the military officers and politicians, that they give these bandits information, these terrorists. If I did not call it bandits, people will not understand people I'm talking to, because my audience are majorly Nigerians and Africans. But these people are real terrorists. So it's so unfortunate that this thing is happening. Now, let's focus on this news that breaking 2 police officers were killed as gunmen attacked checkpoint at Aba River's boundary. Now, these are the details of the news. Armed men suspected to be militants launched a deadly attack on police operatives at the Obehie boundary between Rivers and Abia State in the early hours of Thursday, killing 2 officers of the Counter-Terrorism Unit CTU. According to a police situation report, the incident occurred around 1:20 a.m. when over 20 gunmen arriving in 3 SUVs concealed behind long trucks opened fire on CTO operatives stationed at a sandbag checkpoint. The Counter-Terrorism Unit Commander, Base 24, Aba reported that today at about 1:20 a.m. date, armed men suspected to be militants numbering over 20 in 3 SUVs concealed behind long trucks, so it's not one, with sophisticated weapons, attack his men who were in their buffer sandbags at Obehie, Kniping Point, he said. The assailants reportedly used sophisticated weapons during the assault. According to the report, the operatives engaged the attackers in a fierce gun battle, forcing them to retreat, with some believed to have sustained several bullet wounds. However, the 2 counter-terrorism unit officers, Inspector Ishaya Audu and Inspector Anthony Manuel, were killed in the exchange, and the assailants took away their rifles. The attackers' vehicle were riddled with bullets during the crash. The report said tactical teams have since been deployed to the area to reinforce security, comb the surroundings, and recover the stolen rifles, as well as any wounded or dead attackers. The remains of the slain officers have been evacuated to Euro Allied Mortuary on Port Harcourt Road, Aba, for preservation, according to the report. Police authorities in Abia State confirmed that efforts are ongoing to track down those who are behind the attack. This is very unfortunate anyway. It's a sad news.
We have a confession that the media has not given appropriate attention. Kawu Baraje Alhaji was a leading chieftain of the APC, and he has confessed that they imported the foreign mercenaries who have become bandits. He has confessed. How much more evidence do you need? He has confessed that they imported them for the elections. This is public. Why is the media not following up? Why are we not asking for accountability? So it seems very clear to me and to so many others. If you're in the public space, you hear people talking and pointing fingers. The ruling party is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria. My name is Martin Onobo. I said it. APC is the direct sponsor of insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria. Ask me for the evidence.
What are the facts?
Good. I just gave you confession of Kawu Baraje. That's number 1. Number 2, Miyetti Allah made a public statement that if you want peace in your state, don't call any meeting. Provide land for Fulanis in your state. Public statement. Miyetti Allah. Miyetti Allah is a collaborator with the ruling party. We had a report that the ruling party funded Miyetti Allah to the tune of 100 billion. I wasn't there when the payment was made, but that's in the public domain. We had an official report that the government of Nigeria was going to establish a radio station in collaboration with Miyetti Allah, where Fufude, the Fulani tribal dialect, will be the language of communication. Now, interestingly, you ask me for facts. We have it on the authority of the Ondo State government that the PRO of Miyetti Allah in Ondo State led the criminal suspect gang that killed Parafa Shoranti's daughter. That is on the authority of the Ondo State government. And they have been arrested. And the leader of the gang is the PRO of Miyetti Allah in Ondo State. We have it on the authority of the Nigerian police that a headsman was arrested with a military rifle in Plateau State. I have the number of the rifle. I can send it to you by SMS. I just need to check my records. I have the rifle number. We have it, the authority of retired Colonel Nyam, that the Fulani headsmen repelled in Ogoja were using Nigerian army rifles from the barracks in that vicinity, and that the soldiers came to collect the rifles back. Now, who is the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces? Who should be responsible for the activities of these armed forces? We have it on the authority of General Danjuma. Danjuma has commanded these forces. We have it on the authority of General Danjuma that the armed forces are conniving with the bandits that are killing citizens. How much more evidence do you want? How much more evidence? We have hard physical evidence. We have testimonies from relevant authorities. How much more evidence do you want to know that the ruling party in Nigeria, the APC, is the sponsor of insecurity and terrorism? How much more evidence? I don't need any more evidence. I am 1000% convinced, and nobody has contrary evidence. The APC, the ruling party in Nigeria, is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria.
That is damning. For the fact that the Nigerian government sponsored terrorism has finally been institutionalized under this Buhari's regime.
I forgot one point. The trial in Dubai. The trial in Dubai, where some Nigerians were convicted for terrorism financing in Nigeria. The published report said that they were traced to people high up in government. So how much more evidence do we need? All the evidence is out there.